Hello, good morning everyone. Myself Dr. Bhavana Mukutrao Patil, working in Gangamai Education Trust Arts, Commerce and Science College Nagaon. Here I am going to talk about a beautiful poem, A Red Red Rose, which is written by Robert Burns. Robert Burns, who was born 1759 and 1796, he died. He is a Scottish poet who renowned national poet of Scotland. Though he lived a short span of life but contributed much more in the field of English literature. The poem Red Red Rose, which is described the speaker's deep love for his beloved, and he promises that this love will last longer than human life and the planet itself. His love always remains fresh and forever for her. Now here is the poem, A Red Red Rose. This poem is written in a ballad form. In this ballad, there are 4 stanzas and each stanza has 4 lines, that is a quatrain. It is written in particular form. Now this poem is illustration of his liveliness and romantic shade, and it was written or published in 1794 in a collection traditional Scottish songs set to music. Let me introduce stanza-wise explanation of Red Red Rose. Now here, a first stanza, I read, "Oh, my love is like a red red rose that's newly sprung in June. Oh, my love is like the melody that's sweetly played in tune." First of all, I explain the spelling of love, L-U-V-E. It is Old English. Today we are write the spelling L-O-V-E. So love. It is written in Old English. In this stanza, the poet expresses his love for his beloved. He uses simile figure of speech. He says, "My love is like red, red rose." As a speaker, poet says that his love is compared with rose that's newly sprung in June. Now June, in the month of June, there should be the blossom everywhere. Everywhere the freshness and happiness, and that is why the poet says that my love is just like red rose. So like the word is suggests here simile figure of speech. Now the same in the third line, "Oh, my love is like the melody." The poet once again compare his love with sweet melody which is, which is played in a tune. Once again here simile figure of speech poet used here. So in this way poet compare his love with rose, with a red rose, and rose is a symbol of love, and the different color of roses have different symbolic significance, and particularly red color is associated with true love. Now in this way here with the simile figure of speech poet explains a different shade of his love. See the second stanza. "So fair art thou, my bonny lass, so deep in love am I, and I will love thee still, my dear, till the seas gang dry." Let me introduce the first some meaning of the word. So fair art. Art means here are. It is Old English. Thou, T-H-O, thou means you. My bonny lass. Bonny? Bonny means healthy and happy, and lass means sweetheart or a young girl. to whom poets want, poet called her Bonny Lash. And then in the last line, gang. Gang means go. Now let us see the explanation of this poem. In the second stanza, the poet as a speaker adores her beauty. He called his beloved, what he says? How fair are you, my Bonny Lash, my happy young girl. He wants to say that so deep in love am I, means my love is very deep and always fresh, which is a immeasurable love for her. She is so beautiful and happy young girl. And that is the main thing, that the poets love her with deep and with strong passion. In fact, his love will last until the sea becomes dry. In this stanza's third line, and I will love you still, my dear, till the seas gang dry. Here poet used the image of sea. It is a nature image. And here poet want to say, he want to show that the glory of love by using the hypofoigal of which. Here hyperbole means which is used to exaggerate a statement for the sake of his emphasis. You know that sea never dry. But here poet try to say that his love will last until the sea becomes dry. In this way, again and again poet shows how passionately he loves to his beloved, and his love is just like platonic love relationship. See the third stanza of the poem. Till the seas gang dry, my dear, and the rocks melt with the sun, I will love thee still, my dear, while the sands o' life shall run. First of all, we see the meaning of word. Now in the second line, W-I-V, V means it is a short form of with. And in the last line, the sands o' life shall run. It is a phrase. It means, you know that the sand clock or hourglass, which is used in olden day to measure time with the sand. Let us see the explanation in the third stanza. What the poet says? Till the seas gang dry. The poet says that after the seas have evaporated and it becomes dry, and even the rocks melt due to the heat of the sun, and earth has decayed, but his love is endless. His love for her is still remain forever and ever. Even his own lives have ended, and until all the human life has ended, but his love always remain fresh and endless. And that is why he used two images. Once again, then one nature image, sea, and second is a rock. Sea gang dry means sea go dry, my dear, but my love is not dried for you. Even the rocks melt with the heat of sun, but my love is always with you. I will love you still, my dear, and while the sands o' life shall run. Now here the image of seas, rocks and sand clock, which is used to show his endless love for his beloved. So in this way the poet explains and shows his different shades of love. Now see the last stanza of the poem. And fair thee will my only love, and fair thee will a while, and I will come again, my love, though it were 10,000 smile. In the last stanza, poet is talking about his separation. Whenever he has to separate from his beloved, he has to leave the place where both are living at the time of separation. He says that, and fare thee will. THEE, thee means you. Fare thee will means fare for the time being. Now it is the time of farewell. He says that it is the time of farewell, my only love, means my love is only for you. He promises that although he must farewell or he leave, he will come back again. And even if he must travel 10,000 miles to do so. This line is repeated in the second time, and fare thee will a while. Means, and fare you will a while. And I will come again. He promises her, I will come again, my love, addressing to his beloved, my love. Though it were 10,000 mile. How many long a mile away he is gone away from her, but he will be come back. He promises her. Now in this way, this poem is talking about the two themes, love and separation. Now this poem, I already told you that it is in a ballad form, which is written in a 4 stanzas of 4 lines, that is a quatrain. And particular rhyme scheme is used here. The first stanza's rhyme scheme is ABCB, and other stanza's rhyme scheme is ABAB. Now setting, ocean or the nature images shows that setting is near the countryside. Here the poet used a different poetic devices for explaining his pure love, platonic love for his beloved, with the device like simile. In the first stanza, poet used simile, figure of speech, comparing his love with rose, as well as metaphor. And there is a red rose, so r sound is repeated here. This consonant repeated 3 times, that is a alliteration figure of speech. Hyperbole figure of speech is also used here. Poet says that she is gang dry. You know that she never dry, but his love is endless. So that is the hyperbole figure of speech. Then symbol, red color is a symbol of true love relationship. That is a symbolic significance is used here. An image of sea, sun, rock. In that type of a poet explain here as a speaker how his love is a true and forever for his beloved. Now in this way, a romantic poem I finished here. I think you understand, and always remember forever. Thank you very much.